This arrow shatters silence and heralds the spring. Let the light of spring illuminate our path.
May all be blessed with a golden harvest. Fallen leaves on golden winds sing of autumn's arrival.
Though winter falls, we yearn for spring stirring, Florian and I.
Together, we'll brave winter's embrace.
By spring's light.
In the name of autumn.
Hidden blossoms.
Fruits of our labor.
This arrow shatters silence and heralds the spring. Let the light of spring illuminate our path.
May all be blessed with a golden harvest. Fallen leaves on golden winds sing of autumn's arrival.
Though winter falls, we yearn for spring stirring, Florian and I.
Together, we'll brave winter's embrace.
By spring's light.
In the name of autumn.
Hidden blossoms.
Fruits of our labor.
This arrow shatters silence and heralds the spring. Let the light of spring illuminate our path.
May all be blessed with a golden harvest. Fallen leaves on golden winds sing of autumn's arrival.
Though winter falls, we yearn for spring stirring, Florian and I.
Together, we'll brave winter's embrace.
By spring's light.
In the name of autumn.
Hidden blossoms.
Fruits of our labor.
This arrow shatters silence and heralds the spring. Let the light of spring illuminate our path.
May all be blessed with a golden harvest. Fallen leaves on golden winds sing of autumn's arrival.
Though winter falls, we yearn for spring stirring, Florian and I.
Together, we'll brave winter's embrace.
By spring's light.
In the name of autumn.
Hidden blossoms.
Fruits of our labor.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another competitive match. It's Golden Hour Cup 2026, powered by Mobile Legend Bang Bang. And from commentary box, I'm your Walker Mahmood. With me from Nepal, Sudin Roy is here. So, what's up, Sudin? Today is also a very good, very big match. It's all about Shadow Eclipse versus Yama Esports, and the winner will go to the finals. So, what are you feeling today about this match?
Yeah, it is really a big day, especially for Nepali players as well as Nepali viewers, because we are only left with one and only team from Nepal, and they are Yama Sports. Rest three of the teams they are from Bangladesh, so it is really a big day for Nepal because if team Yama Sports will be losing today, then they will have to play for third place main match, which is already scheduled for couple of days later. But yeah, there will not be any Nepali teams if Yama Sports is eliminated today for the grand finals of Golden Hour Cup 2026.
Absolutely, and I guess this is the first time when Nepali teams are having a little bit bad time in this type of tournament because last couple of months ago we witnessed next door showdown in that tournament. Nepali team grabbed the victory and grabbed the crown, and in this tournament is a complete different scenario. And it's good sometime, like we could break the laws and we could break the regular things, and so yeah, things are quite different in this tournament where Bangladeshi teams are, you know, little bit up ahead than the Nepali teams, but still this rivalry between these two nations is just so so impactful, and it means a lot to both of these nations. So it's all about Shadow Eclipse versus Yama Esports. The winner will go to the final, and the loser will directly move to the lower bracket, and they have to face a third place decider. If I'm not wrong, I guess Shudin might know it better.
Mhm.
Shudin.
Yeah, there will be third placed in match on 13th of March, if I'm not wrong, and that will also be best of five series. Here today, it is semi-final day number one, where Yama Sports will be battling against Saturday Eclipse. It will be best of five, and tomorrow there will be semi-finals match number two and day number two, where Cockatiel Supremacy will be battling against Defame for that final placement slot. And here we are with the game number one for the semi-finals match number one. Saturday Eclipse are on the blue side, and Yama Sports are on the red side.
Yeah, absolutely. So it seems like it's a semi-final. It's a semi-final in one word. So the winner will the winner will take the final spot in the final. So moving on to the directly to the drafting section, which is a very big and crucial part of this game that we all know. Like if your drafting is well, and if you just go through the meta drafting, if you follow the usual drafting, then you'll get a upper hand in the winning in the winning percentage. That your winning probability will go high if you just go through the meta drafting. So speaking about the drafting section, starting things up with the Yama Esports, that is they have banned out Jushin and the Freya, which is a very good and casual band these days. And in the other hand, Shadow Eclipse, there is a Khalid, Holly Month, Holly Hero, the guy from Desert. Nobody likes him because he puts a lot of damage and invades perfectly if he's playing roam. So nobody like him as a roamer or even in the EXP. People just love to play Khalid as EXP. I mean roam more than EXP.
Mhm.
And in the meantime, there's a Zetian also. Even people also don't love to have a Hilda in the opposite section because these two heroes, especially if we just talk about Khalid and Hilda, whatever they does, they just invade your jungle. Uh, you know, keep pressurizing on you, and makes delay. There's a bad thing that they does.
All right, those were the bans for both of the teams, and we can also see Kalea getting banned. She is also kind of getting bid, popular for this tournament for Golden Hour Cup 2026. And for the first pick ever, there's Grok. Grok is also widely picked hero in this tournament. I guess he might have that 100% winner, picker ban rate, if I'm not wrong. If it's wrong, he should at least have that 90% of picker ban rate.
All right, so here we go. There is a Sun Shin from the Yama side, and Well, I'm gonna enjoy this gameplay, enjoy this side, especially from they just picked up Isan Shen. There's the hero that we were expecting from the very first day, like from the stream day one. Like we were expecting having a Isan Shen because it's a meta, a late game potential hero, a lot of good qualities and a lot of good potentials. Isan Shen has, and in the other side, like Shadow Eclipse. Okay, so there is a Barats and 100% win rate. That is Ruhan's Claude. Claude is having a very good time in the land of Dawn, especially in
Hmm.
this tournament. Like if we just compare Claude with Carrie, then we could say one thing, like Carrie just carrying the curse, and Claude is carrying the blessing. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what is happening for the Golden Hour Cup. And I guess Yama Sports, they are trying to break that curse. As we can see, they are banning Farsa, which might give us a hint that they might be picking carry. And let's see, Saturday Eclipse, what will they be banning? They have already banned out the Gutted Casa, which is, really, really, really effective against those backlines. So maybe they are trying to pick something that is stationary in their backline. Yama Sports, they have their last ever ban for the game number one, and as well as Shadow Eclipse, they also have their last ban remaining.
Absolutely, and Yama Esports they have also banned out Kadita. Even meanwhile, there is a Forza in their list, and in the other side, they would like to go for some tanky bans, I guess. Begatter Catcher we could see, and they could have go for all right. I guess they don't go for any marksman because this is not a marksman meta. Still, people love to play heroes like Frey in the gold lane.
Mhm.
So all right, so Yabi with a Lunox definitely gonna work fine against a Destroyer and a Chiefer. These shoes are
Mhm.
quite tanky, like whenever you have this kind of hero, then you could count on two heroes. And the first one is carry. Especially me and Sudan don't want to talk about that carry because carry is having a very bad time like curse. So and the other side is there is a Lunox, like a tank bursting mage, especially with the Chaos Assault. So if I could say, then I would say Destroyers and Chiefers' biggest counter will be Yabi's Lunox. If he could
Mhm.
play properly, then in that case, he could easily, uprooted them and won't let them get that much farm. If things goes well from their side, even in the previous couple of matches, we saw a lot of good drafting, but in the end, everything just ended up losing. Why? Because the drafting was good, but the plan and the execution wasn't good enough, even perfect enough to win the game. So we don't want to see that, things get repeated again. Like your pick is good, your drafting is perfect, 100, but your plan, your execution is zero.
Yeah, anyways, we can see Yama Sports. They have just recently picked up Glue, and uh, I'm feeling like they are, you know, losing, or they are with very low CC in their team. And there's another counter for that Glue pick. Sad Eclipse. They are with Vexana. Yama Sports, they
Ooh.
are with some damage. Obviously, they are with some slow. There's some people who can use that grab to isolate one of the player from Sad Eclipse. So maybe that's their pick for the Cloud to counter the Cloud. And there's another pick which is CC. Yeah, because of her constant regeneration, and most of the time she is uh, s- she's played with the Vengeance battle spell. So that might also be another. Um, Pick that might be effective against that Cloud from Sad Eclipse.
And in the meantime, I would like to announce something that today we have 5,000 diamonds giveaway. So 20 lucky winners will get the chance to win the diamond. So all you have to do, share the live stream publicly in your timeline and comment down below your game ID. If you're just lucky enough, then you will get a chance to win some free diamonds. So that being said, the comparison has been set from the both side, and let's see which team has the last laugh. From commentary box here, I'm Wakar Mahmood, and with me, your Nepali boy Sudhin Roy is here. So I'm directly moving on to the in-game, and that will be described by Sudhin Roy. So Sudhin, before describing the in-game live, I would like to ask you which team you're supporting right now. Definitely, you're gonna support Yama Sports, no, undoubtedly. But
Mhm.
I'd like to ask you which draft you take best from your side.
Yeah, I've already explained a little bit earlier that Yama Esports, they are, yeah, already missing those CC, hard CC against those, highly mobile hero like Claude. Yeah, they have got some damage, they have got some slowness, but I don't think that will be enough. Especially they might be losing those team fights because Sad Eclipse they have really good composition if it comes to the team fight, whole 5v5 team fight.
Absolutely, and here we go. The first blood will be taken here. Vixana might be in trouble, but yes, it is. Vixana has been taken down. 2 more to go. I guess they will give a hell of a fight here. Alright, so Glue looks just managed to escape with a very low HP, and that is an early perfect blow from the Yama side. And I guess Luke's on shop. He will give another one, and this time, win-win. Secret the kill of Cheever. That is a hell of a good start. Flicker has been popped up, so Demon Flakes barely saved his life. Damn, that was a good fight.
Yeah, okay. Maybe they are doing what they are supposed to do. They are trying to, ignore or avoid the team fight, and they are just trying to harass as much as possible during the early game, and they are trying to keep the lead during that early game. Yabe with another kill there, and even in the top lane, there we can see Destroyer is having a bit of hard time.
Absolutely, and I'm still hoping to see some good names popped up in the comment section that I would like to see you guys supporting for your team. If you're from Bangladesh, then don't forget to, mention your teams and raise your flags. And if you're watching from Nepal, then yeah, you must have to raise the Nepali flags. And I want to see more cheers and support from Bangladesh. Your boys are playing. Why not? Fight has been engaged. Once again, the team Shadow Eclipse might be in trouble. The Grog puts the wall, and Cheever has been taken down once again. 4-0 from the Yama side. Still, Shadow Eclipse trying to figure out what's going on here in the 3 minutes in the land of dawn. Like, they're just getting zero room against the Yama. It's a perfect start, that I would say.
Yeah, 3 minutes into the game, and they are already having 1500 worth of gold efficiency, or maybe no, that's already 2500 worth of gold efficiency. Yama Esports, they didn't have that much of hope for the team fight competition, so they are just trying to go for the snowball. And there is another engagement. 1 SP. I'm offended having taken down by win-win. They are just trying to harass this team before they catch up to the gold, before they have the gold that is sufficient for the team fight execution.
And once again, Blue might be in trouble, but just Flicker saved his life. Luke's was about to get killed inside the turret, like he was just taking the tower hit. Never mind, that was hilarious to see. Once again, the mountain shocker from Claude. Oh, sorry, not Isan Shin. Never mind, that was my bad. All right, in the top lane, Destroyer versus Hybrid. Okay, so look at the yo-yo's damage. Oh, that was. Oh no, that was like over.
Yeah, but the kill didn't go towards Destroyer. He was executed by the turret. And there might be another punishment. There's 1v3 situation going on against Yahweh. He might fall, and yeah, probably he'll fall. And the kill goes to Cypher right before the turtle was about to spawn. Maybe this might, direct the tempo towards the team Shadow Eclipse.
Absolutely, once again, Mountain Shocker from Yisanshin Void. And the interesting part is Void playing Yisanshin in the gold lane. Like, I was like about to think like Yisanshin, okay, fine, is in the gold lane? What the hell? But okay, it's fine. It's a competitive section. You could do whatever you want. Like, if you're just compatible with it, then just go for it. I don't say any words. Turtle has been spawned in the land of dawn, and now see which team will manage to take the turtle. I guess the Yama Esports, they will give a try to take the turtle, and will try to get submission for his team. Okay, so here we go, the wild charge. That was a perfect wild charge that I would say. Offended, I'm offended, just use the Undead Knight in the land of dawn. Damage has been come, and in the meantime, double kills in a row. Cheaper seeking the turtle, and now they are about to get the momentum. Triple kill in a row as a mage. now it seems like they're just coming back. They're far behind, but now they're just coming back in the game. There will be another one. Void might be in trouble. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, just one fight, and they have already covered up the gold gap. They were, losing. And looking at the replay, Win he was trying to go for the back lane. Had already double kill, and there he was forced to use the brilliance. And with the perfect flicker from I'm Offended, he was able to escape. That was a beautiful positioning coming up from I'm Offended, and yeah, they have to be careful about that. And if they cannot keep up the goal lead, the team Yama Esports, they might fall behind because, yeah, we all know they don't have that good team fight compatibility. And there's another Teton as welcome. Win will be caught over there. There's beautiful the Lord from Vexana. I forgot about the name, but yeah, that was nice knock up against Logs. He was also taken down at that moment.
Vexan are rumbling everyone in the land of Dawn, especially with his husband, the Undead Knight, having a very good gameplay. Vexan is totally a plausible gameplay that he just provided. Like, it was like 5-0, and Vexana took them out from that situation, and now see the difference. Snowball is in their favor. Maybe just a little bit up ahead than Yama Sports, but as I said, every time, like every single difference will get count. Like the 7 kills in a row, 5 in the other side, Yama side, and goal difference, they took the lead, and I'm gonna give the credit full to Vexana. Like, I'm offended. A very good match play that I would say. Once again, Mountain Shocker. Blazing duet to save himself, but I guess he might be in trouble. Just to use of order, managed to save himself. Win-win with a very low HP, and here the free turtle will get by. Okay, Cheaper, Deathno's welcome. Try to stash him away from the turtle. Okay, so in the meantime in the fight, and Destroyer take down Hybrid as well in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm offended. He's still surviving. There's the grab against him, and Logs will find the kill against him. Yabe with low HP might not be able to survive as Ruhan is constantly hitting him with the basic attacks, and there might be another kill. Logs is getting followed. There's another tectonic charge, the brilliance form, but it's still with the Crimson Gleam. Destroyer is trying to chase down Win alone. SP might fall here. Is still holding up, but Destroyer will destroy him at the final moment.
Yeah, that is the annoying part of Alice. Like, if she just wills to chase you down, then no matter how far you go, he'll just keep chasing you down and suck your blood. And that is the best part of having Alice. The sustain, the damages, and the revamp ultimate. Like, everything makes her a perfect EXP utterly more than a mage. So yeah, that was a good comeback that I would say for Shadow Eclipse. The Bond, she said, they're doing amazing. So I want to see more support in the comment section, and as I mentioned, just raise your flag and comment down below your ID. Just don't be here just for winning some free diamonds. Just beside all of that, try to support your nation fully. So I would like to see the itemization so I could explain some more about what's going on in the item section. Starting things up with the Barras, there is a War Axe is going on, and in the meantime, there's a Radiant Armor in this other side. Basha with the Cursed Helmet, and there's a Blade Armor. Nissan Shin, Hunter Strike combined with the Blade of Despair, which is one of the most expensive item. I don't know what's going on inside his mind, but that's like hard to make. Early Blade of Despair I'm talking about, and in the other hand, Trinity goes for Claude. Still one item shortage in his slot, but he will go for it very soon. So yeah, right now situation is quite neutral. Goal difference is 2k ahead. I'm in the Shadow Eclipse side. So what will be the strategy for Yama Esports if they want to approve the situation and take this out from Shadow Eclipse? So then
I can't think about any strategy looking at their lineup, because if they have to do the pickup, they don't have the hard CC coming up from them, and if they have to do the split push, then there's already Ruhan who can counter the split push because of the because of his high mobility. And talking about the team fight, they already have a good composition for the team fight, so I don't think Yama Sports have any strong strategy at the moment. So let's see what they have in their mind, because I cannot figure them out. There is beautiful Detonas. Welcome once again, coming up against C4 will be taken down. Ruhan as well. Logs is trying to pin down I'm Offended, and he is going for I'm Offended. Okay, Void with the kill against Demon Flakes, and this, and no, the kill against I'm
No.
Offended. Destroyer trying to stand against two players from Yama Sports, but Destroyer is getting melted by the yo-yo coming from Hybrid. And as we were talking about the strategy, they have already, you know, already executed that strategy that they had been thinking about.
Yeah, there's a part like they were just waiting to let them make a mistake, and that is what they did. Like one single mistakes and unusual initiation could be a threat for them, and that is what happened right now. Like let's have an instant replay once again. They took a fight into the the riverside area. They lost it first. They lost the Sir Demon Flakes, who was about to charge and create the momentum for his team. First he lost Sir Demon Flakes, then like three other comrades in his team, and they took the Lord. So that is the strategy. Just first, all you just have to do, besides taking down the back laner, especially the main damager, you also have to take down your front laner. Unless you do that, your main damage will get soaked very easily, and the back laners will get saved. So that is the basic strategy, the neutral strategy of all time. Okay, so once again, the Undead Knight from Vexana, Lord who is approaching, and taking down very nicely. Blazing Duet in the meantime. Alright. So Yabi might be in trouble, but Ruhan will suffer a little bit here.
Would win
Okay.
1 SP, might fall, but he will survive anyway. Ruhan is still trying his best, but okay, that didn't work for them. Lots of player in low SP from Yama Sports, but all of them will be surviving. Just lock against two of the players being traded back. Yama Sports just had a great trade for this battle.
Absolutely, but if we just talk about the neutral objective, then Yama Esports are doing very well. They took down every single TR1 and 2, especially in the mid and the bot. And the only tower standing in the top lane, that is TR2 and the 3 inhibitors. So if we just talk about the neutral, focusing of the neutral objectives, then that is nicely secured by the Yama side. So if we see the goal difference, and they're also taking the lead right now. It is called a perfect game between the two big teams, the collision. Like, look at the whole chart, every single statistic right now. It describes how good these two are in this game. Like, in the first moment, Yama was up ahead, then Shadow took the momentum, then they took the advantage, and right now, the Yama took the situation from them, and like they're having the advantage right now.
Yeah.
Ups and downs are going on.
Let's see, another Lord is about to spawn. How well they are, built up their animation before this Lord. Because as we recall the earlier, the Lord fight or the Lord dance, their Cypher was getting melted too quickly. Oh, Hybrid will get caught up here. He haven't taken down before the Lord, and I don't think Yama Sports will be able to contest this Lord this time. Will they be able to?
No, I guess they won't because they are losing to, one of their members. And okay, this is still it's 20 seconds reaction time, but let's see what happened. Like Yabi will definitely give a hell of a try to put the perfect retribution against the Shadow side, but I guess Shiver won't let that happen. But a fight, the Lord dance has been taken. Yabi just trying to make a perfect position. Isanshin with a passive, and Destroyer has been taken down. A Dead Knight. Also, Win-Win took down Shiver. Oh, double kills, and Yabi with a retribution. And you were asking me, and you got the answer right now. Like I was telling you, like Yabi was just looking for the perfect position, and that is what it put in retribution. 4 comrades down from the Eclipse side, and it's done. Boom.
Lux, maybe he might not survive He is still trying to survive. He is still trying to take him
Whoa!
down, by the way. And he will take him down. And there's four of the players hitting the base. And that was the game number one covered up by the team Yama Esports.
Absolutely, that was a hell of a good gameplay between this shoe team. Like totally complete ups and down. Like first, it was all about the Yama Esports took the advantage, 5 kills in a row, zero from the side up. Team Shadow Eclipse. Then they just twisted the situation, took them into their favor, and then the whole thing changed. Like one single mistakes and unusual initiation, little mistakes changed the complete scenario, and that is the thing that happened right now. Like Yama Esports played very well, and the very last moment they took the Lord and approached, then boom.
Yeah, I think team Sad Eclipse, when they had that good team fight composition, they should have waited for the team fight, but they were too eager to start the Lord dance. And during the Lord dance they had lots of distraction to properly utilize their team fight composition. And I guess that what happened during the last two Lord fights. They were already low, especially Cypher was already low before the team fight started, and that's when they were losing the fight. They didn't had they had a lineup for the team fight composition, but then they didn't have some players who could completely focus toward the team fight. According to me, I think that was what happened for team Sad Eclipse to lose this game.
Oh, maybe Yu Shin in the Golden was a little bit unusual for me. I mean, I'm not so familiar with that, but still, their plan worked. Like every
Yeah.
single time I say, like, if you're just okay with your own strategy, okay, then go for it. You don't have to care about the metas and all. So yeah, that is what happened. Like I was about to think, okay, Void will lead the jungle, but unfortunately, then in the end, whenever I just saw the drafting, I just look under the spell, then I just figured out, okay, so he's doing the Golden with a flicker. Never mind. I guess so. It could be a new meta or strategy for those who ever watching the stream. Like you guys could give a try to play Shin in the gold lane. It could be a very good gold option besides Freya or even Ruby or even unusual marksman. Yeah, typically Shin is a marksman
Yeah.
besides assassin.
Yeah, and by the way, he wasn't being countered by the itemization. Most of the players didn't have that blade armor. If I recall the itemization from Shadow Eclipse, they were
Mhm.
completely forgetting about the
Exactly.
Ishan Singh being in their opponent's side. There was no any kind of blade armor. Yeah,
Mm,
his skill damage is good, but then he also hits with his basic attack. So you might also have to consider building the blade armor
exactly.
against Isensin, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the essential point that Shudin pointed out, and I'm gonna completely agree with that. Like, you should have go for the counter build, especially whenever there's the Isan Shin. You could have go for the blade armor. There's the thing was lacking in the itemization section from the losing side. Shudin pointed out for you guys. So yeah, you guys could go for the counter build, and that we all know. So here we go. The EMPB, the most valuable player from the Yama Sports side, that is Lux. He played glue very well. You guys could see the item. Like there is nothing fancy, just only radiant armor combined with immortality. So damage deal 13%. But I just felt like, did he really deal 13% damage? It feels like the glue did a lot more than
Mhm.
13. It feels like 30% damage. Like he dealt. Never mind. I was just joking. So yeah,
Yeah,
let's have a
maybe
look.
the extra damage was the players um, from the Shadow Eclipse when he was during the grab form.
Yeah, it felt like he did a lot of damage. Like whenever you're just playing glue, uh, not only you were just soaking off the damage, you're just being so tanky. Not only that, but also you were just giving a hell of a damage. Even with glue, there's a big reason people just love to, you know, put glue in the ban section. That is, If you're just willing to grab the backliner, especially the squishy ones like marksman or even maze, then you could easily just connect your passive and go for the grab and isolate that hero from the team fight, and boom, you are done. So that is the thing that Glue does. Grab an opponent, take him out, and kill him. Oh, I shouldn't supposed to say that. It's offensive board. Never mind. All right. So that being said, the first victory goes to the Yama Esports. Nepal 1, Steel Bangladesh 0. It's 4 more games to go, so best of 5. So the next game, they will definitely figure out some good strategy out of the box, and I like that strategy. Like Yama Esports, they have implemented the way they played Isanshin in the goal lane. That was quite amazing. I didn't notice that. Like I was saying something else, and then I saw, all right, Isanshin in the goal lane. I used to see Isanshin in the goal lane sometime in the Epic lobby. What the hell Isanshin doing here? But it worked fine. Like there is a simple strategy that I believe in this type of competitive game. Like not every time you have to go through those metas and meta lineup. You don't have to follow those esports player they used to play in the MSC or even MPL World Championship. If you have your own strategy, if you're compatible with anything, then just go for it. Everything just depends on your comfort zone. So go for it. If you just go for Mia, then okay, I'm just so good with that. If you play Mia,
Yeah, she can be, good because she has that
late game potential.
invisibility. Yeah, late game potential, and she has a lot of spreading damage. And yeah, talking about the Cloud, we have been talking a lot about Cloud, and finally, Cloud is on the losing side this time, and maybe we might be seeing Carry in the winning team soon. The things have changed here from today onward, and let's see what will they have in their game number 2. Like he was really good. I mean, Claude have been performing really good during this tournament, and he was looking good for this game as well because there was no anyone to lock him down. He is very mobile, and there was no player or the heroes who could counter his mobility during the game number 1, but it's still sad Eclipse, they didn't manage to you know win the game with the Cloud during the last game. And we are here for the game number 2, Yama Sports being in on the blue side and sad Eclipse on the red side.
And you're still wondering who'll break the curse of carry. So starting things off from the Yama side, that is Isan Shin. They're banned out. All right, that's effective ban. Nobody wants to see Isan Shin. And in the other side, that Mommy Hilda has been banned out because nobody wants an interruption in the, whenever you were just jungling. I'm just mentioning and keep describing things like why people love to ban Hilda. Suppose you were jungling and you were farming and you see, a 6.5 feet tall lady holding an axe and just about to slash you down. What you'll feel like? It will feel, it's damn crazy. Never mind, I was just kidding.
Especially when you are the jungler, you will you will feel the hell before you die. Anyways,
Yeah,
we are here in the drafting phase. There's already few bans here. Basha being banned from Yama Sports, and there's Grok once again getting banned. I think the Sad Eclipse was the team who picked Grok for their first pick, but yeah, this time they are on the right side, so they are banning Grok by themselves.
absolutely. And also there's a Kalia ban and Basha has been banned out from the Yama Sports side. And in the other side, Grok has been banned out. So, yeah, I would like to see Khalid also in the ban section because the thing that Hilda does that could be also done by Khalid as well. So if they just go for the Khalid ban, I won't get surprised. It won't be that much surprising to see Khalid ban in this scenario. Especially nobody wants to see that Hilda. Even also nobody wants to see a man just wearing nothing, just hovering
Uh,
on sand and slashing his goddamn sword to you. It will feel like hell whenever you are just
yeah.
jungling. So Khalid, oh, that is the thing that we were saying. Khalid, the Holy Man, has been banned out. Nobody wants to see X. Even meanwhile, nobody wants to see a holy pointed, two-pointed sword whenever you're just farming.
Yeah, but the thing is, Freya is left open here. Will Yama Sports be picking uh, Freya for the first pick? I had that question, but no, maybe no. Yama Sports, they are opting for Zushin pick. They are prioritizing Zushin over Freya. So, are the team Shadow Eclipse, are they going to pick Freya for the first pick?
Oh yeah, yeah. That is the thing we need to see. Like, I'm just eagerly waiting to see a Freya, Sodin. But I guess they will definitely do that because if Freya is a very good option, like you could play Freya in the goal lane. Even like if you're just willing to have Freya as a jungle, you could also go for that. No problem with that. So Jushin looks picked up by Jushin. Like, let's see what happened. Will they go for Freya or something else? Let's see. Just comment right down below what they. Oh no. Okay, so
Oh.
they are not interested on Freya. Okay, so they are not interested on the Valkyrie goddess. I'd like to ask you, why, Shadow? Why? Rohan could have go for Freya, or yeah, he could go for Freya. Freya is very easy to play.
Yeah, and she is pretty effective. Okay, Yama Sports, they are going for Freya, obviously, as that she wasn't picked
Picked up.
when they, gave chance to Shadow Eclipse. And with Freya, they are going for Leo mode. Shadow Eclipse, they have the last pick here, maybe Cardita or maybe no, Zadian. They are going for Zadian, okay? Her, the armament might be a good thing to go against Freya because whenever Freya dives in, she might get pushed back because of the armament.
Yeah, you know what? So then I would like to tell you something. Like, you could say whatever you want, but still, I'm feeling the need of Valir. I don't know why Moonchun is not putting their eyes on Valir. In these cases, like whenever there is a three fighters and one, I mean, two fighters and one sustainer as a roamer, then in this type of situation, Valir could be a very good option. Like,
Mhm.
you could say whatever you want. Like, Valir is not in the meta. Even, Valir is too costly whenever you just bursting your fireballs and sometime you will get out of fire whenever you in the middle of the team fight. There's a lot of complaints about Valir. Muntun should put their eyes on Valir. That is a goddamn counter of every single fighters that I would say. No matter
Yeah,
what you just pick, like you could go for Garrett Kutchov, Leo Mord, like Yabis of the Valkyrie goddess. I mean Freya, Valir is a perfect counter of all of this. But I don't know, like they're just not putting their attention on my Valir. I'm a Valir player. N- No, no, not. I'm not saying because of that. I'm saying that Valir is so effective. I'm missing him. I'm missing him in the Land of Dawn.
yeah. Yeah, his two stacks of those burst fireball that might go, emptied up right in between the fight. That's the reason I guess he isn't popular that much um
Also
for
lacking
the
of damage.
competitives. And yeah, I think as you said, he might be needing some
Yeah, some revamp
buffs.
or buff.
Yeah, very soon. But okay, let's talk about the draft once again. There's the ban against Barras. Yeah, that was a respect ban against Sad Eclipse, Urkura, Cypher, and the allies have also been banned against Sad Eclipse. There's C ban and Blue ban, and now they are picking Akai. They want to disrupt the fight, team fight, if needed.
All right, so speaking of all the drafting sections, so we're directly moving on to the Shadow Eclipse. Chifu with the Zetian, and he probably gonna have a swap here, and so Demon Flex. Okay, so the last pick from their side, let's see what it would be, and in the other side, Void and Hybrid. Still wondering that what they will pick. Like there is also Romer is lacking from their side, and maybe they would go for let's see what they're gonna pick right now. If you just talk about the banning side, then Chip has been banned out, glue as well from the shadow side, and in the Yama Esports, there's a Les Barras. Okay, so Void with Franco. So this is the first time I guess we will watch a Franco gameplay in the Golden Hour Cup 2026, and hybrid with the like the Mighty Dragon, the Yuzhong. I do love Yuzhong a lot. Like whenever like whenever you were just about to get the turtle, you just level 4 Yuzhong, boom. All you just have to do, fly down to the riverside area, just give a huge bang with your first and second skill combo. Your opponent will get smashed nicely. The way Hulk smashes in the Avengers, the same thing also can be done with Yuzhong. Yuzhong is a very good EXP. Like in my opinion, he's a perfect EXP artillery. I do love Yuzhong. Whenever the first turtle came and your level is 4, just call your buddy Yuzhong. He will get the job half 80% done for you.
Yeah, and this is the draft for the two of the teams. Once again, this is the semi-finals, day one, and here are the semi-finalists for the match number one: Yama Esports versus Eclipse. Yama Esports with one win already, and this is the draft. This is the pick. This is the lineup for the game number two. Once again, for the game number two, I am feeling like Sad Eclipse, they are lacking a bit of damage as compared to Yama Sports. Just like the game number one, they had really great team fight composition, and once again in this game number two, they have really great team fight composition, but when it comes to damage, I don't think they might be able to deal damage to perfect that team fight, or perfectly execute that team fight. So let's see what they will be doing during the game.
Absolutely. Just if you just look onto the drafting, then you might see there is a Cloud, a perfect late game, late game hero. So they're lacking of early damage. Obviously, they do. And Yama Esports, they have every single thing that whatever they needed in the early couple of minutes, especially the 7 minutes. They will rumble a lot. They will take the lead. Cloud needs huge farm. If a Cloud player wants to hit his power spike, then he must have to wait for 7 or maybe 6, 7+ minutes. I guess you just at least you have to build your DHS in the early phases, so they're lacking a little bit, damage if you just compare against the Yama Esports. So yeah, I'm definitely agreeing with that.
Yeah, and that was a nice try from the side of Sad Eclipse. They were trying to, pick off during the order phase in the losing lane, which is the gold lane. But they were very near to picking off Boyd, but Boyd, he ultimately escaped from that chaotic situation, and now we can see Ruhan being low at the moment.
Absolutely, and yeah, in the meantime, in the mid lane, Win-Win with a very low HP, and also I am offended. Also losing his SP took a huge chunk of him. I mean, Win-Win, the lantern. Oh, here we go. The stash, the most annoying part of Jushin. Like he could, stash you from anywhere. Okay, so there's the invasion is going on. Franco looks try to get some, some frontline shield for his team. And Yabi took the buff, and I guess Leomord will get level 4 very soon. And after that, the Lord will get spawned. Yeah, the Lord has been spawned in the Land of Dawn, and now the matter of time to see which team will manage to take the first Lord.
Yeah, and by the way, Cypher was forced to use his retribution earlier. Okay, there's the Thunder form coming up from Destroyer, but yeah, Hybrid, he have already maintained the distance. Destroyer might not be available with his ultimate for the turtle fight, which is going to start very soon. Cypher is going to get knocked up pretty soon. Oh, Demon Flex is getting melted, and there's the Valkyrie Descent. Win-Win with the kill, first ever kill for this game number 2. Cypher have already used his heavy spin, and Yabe will be the one to win the turtle retribution. Petrified Destroyer, he's still trying to burst some player down. Haru was taken down, but he will get faded back. Win-Win trying to knock up. I'm offended, but with the flicker, he will be able to, get out of the battle.
Yeah, that is the best part of having Yuzhong. Maybe he just died and maybe he failed to take a kill. But look at what he did, especially in the team fight. Like literally, like gave 100% of him and create the perfect position and momentum for his team. That is the thing that Yuzhong does every single time whenever Yuzhong is getting played in the EXP. So a lot of applauses for Yuzhong. I like Yuzhong.
Yeah.
as a,
Okay.
as a
Win
fighter.
win. Very deep into the battle. Two players there to pin him down, and that was the kill. And off camera, there was also a kill on the XP lane. Destroyer with the. I think that was the Thunder Form, because with only Thunder Form he'll be
Yeah,
he will have that much of damage to burst down using, or else with the torrent form, he's just a tank with no damage.
absolutely. And here, both of these team are having a 3 kills in from the both side and 10k gold from each side. Oh, it's 11k gold though. Okay, so Akai might be in trouble, and Leomord just trying to push some damage, might be in trouble. And yes, Yabi took the kill up. Schiffer and Wishing Lantern and Win-Win give a huge stash. Leomord the first kill, and we all know he got a huge buff. Franco with the Iron Hook took down I Am Offended. Leomord once again trying to put some damage to Garrett Kutcher. Destroyer, the Demon Flakes. Yes, take it down very nice.
Sifting his skies with the cloud, and that was a huge CC over there, but there was no one to give the follow-up damage. Obviously, the Zetian will not have that lot of damage to burst down the player, but that was good sifting his skies coming up from Destroyer. But he will be losing. He will not have that. He will be missing that sifting his skies during this turtle fight once again. Cypher, he might have that heavy spin, but he's getting zoned out. But still, he's stepping into the turtle pit. There's Void trying to dish out damage against all of the players there. That was the blazing duet, but he have been surprised by logs. Destroyer once again trying to go inside and piloting the backline, but Win-Win is still safe. Destroyer will be able to burst down, hybrid this, and another pin down against Yave. Yave trying to sustain a lot, but he might not able to. Two of the players is still chasing Yave down, and that's a shutdown against Yave by Cypher.
Yeah, that was a hell of a good team fight between these two teams. Like Yabe took down by like Schiffer. All right, so the goal difference is right now 15k. Like there's no that much huge difference, but I'm just loving this game. Both teams just can't wait to tear each other apart, and that is the best part. But I don't think so. Like if they just took it to the late game, I mean the Yama Esports, they might have to suffer a little bit against a Claude, because Ruhan is playing Claude, and playing against a marksman in the late game, it could be a little bit troublesome. In the late game, they won't lack of damage anymore, so they'll hit the power spike with the Claude's minimal. So that is the case. Just don't make it to the late game. Finish as early as possible. That could be the strategy of Yama Esports.
Yeah, and Cypher once again getting all alone against four of the players, but he have been he have already stepped out of the fight. Okay, there's another Heaven's Wrath coming up from Destroyer hybrid. He barely managed to be alive there. Okay, the heavy spin have been forced out, and the fight have been disengaged.
All right. So still, if we just talk about the securing the objectives, then no team managed to take any of the lane. I guess it will be get done by Shadow Eclipse. They will take the top in tier 1. And okay, so Destroyer might be in trouble. Void took down Destroyer. And Turtle will once again spawn in... Oh no, it's not Turtle. Lord will get spawned, I guess. Oh no, it's Turtle. Never mind.
Yeah, anyways, there's some fight going on the mid lane. Yeah, they are trying to keep up the minion pressure, but on the top lane, they have lost their tier 1 turret. Ruhan, he already managed to secure the tier 1 turret from the top lane, and maybe he's trying for more. Okay, and the trade is going on the bottom lane by Void. He has nearly taken down tier 2 turret. Okay, he's still trying to battle over on the bottom lane where Ruhan is getting chased by 2 players. I think they were not interested on the turtle number 3 because Lord was about to
Oh,
spawn, and there's a battle on the top lane as well and the bottom lane as well. Void against 2 of the players, where Ruhan against 4 of the players. There are also some few players supporting Ruhan, and they might fall as well. Demon Flix, pretty low on SP. Okay, I'm offended. He have to fall back as he's frontliner. Demon Flix is already low on SP.
yeah, once again, the victim was Ruhan. Like, they're just targeting him because they know very well that if they let him get farmed, then it will be a nightmare for them because nobody wants to deal against Cloud in the late game. So that could be the strategy. Once again, Yuzhong with the dragon form. All right, so I'm offended. It's taken down by Yuzhong. And they will definitely go for seeking the neutral objectives. Like they will take down the TR2 in the top lane, but they're just lacking minions. So we could go for the itemization. Then I could explain a little bit the item, but I guess they won't let that happen because of
When we
fight.
just went for the
Yeah.
Skyper. So once again, there's Phantom is steered. Cypher is getting melted. He is a tanky jungle, but he isn't being able to, stock the damage against 5 of the players of Yama Esports. Now Yama Esports, they are trying to focus onto the holy shields, holy defense from the inhibitor turret. Now there's a jump in, okay, from Demon Flakes. Demon Flakes with AOZ knocking up some of the players, but there's a blazing duet towards the backline.
Not enough.
But it's still the Phantom is still lots of damage coming out from Yahweh. He will be securing double kill. He is against Cypher 1v1, but Cypher with the heavy spin, he's trying to push him against the turret. Okay, there's a hook. He was trying to pull his teammate maybe, but that's not possible in Mlbb, and that was the punish against Yahweh. Cypher secures the kill, but there's not much players to support Cypher to secure the Lord number 1 for the game number 2.
Well, speaking of the itemization, then starting things up with a Freya, there is almost Trinity, Golden Step combined with the Coruscant side and War Axe, and in the other hand, Cloud, I mean Ruhan, will go for the Trinity, and nothing fancy, usual build as well, and they will just go for the Lord. I mean, they could have go for pushing the mid lane instead of go to the Lord because I guess that would be more beneficial just instead of going to the Lord, I guess, because all of the players from Shadow Eclipse, they just got resurrected, and I feel like they could have go for the just a push. All right,
he's getting knocked off. He's trying to still do some CC over there. Okay, BMI perfectly positioning himself, but then there's another pull against Demon Flakes. He's getting lots of damage between 4 of the players of Yama Sports women with low edge, but he's still trying to knock up some players. Cypher getting knocked up and hooked, and he will fall. There's no any minion wave coming up, but yeah, there's some minion wave trying to approach the inhibitor. Now they will try to take down the inhibitor. They might not be able to take down the base though, but it's still they're trying the base. They're trying to dive into I'm offended, and there's once again Destroyer against 5 of the players. He will not be able to sustain against 5 players. He will fall.
Absolutely, and now the difference make so difference makes so difference. Like the Yama Esports 21 kills, and Shadow, they're just still sticking up with 6 kills. And if we just talk about the goal difference, there's a huge goal difference, almost 10,000 gold difference they are having. They're just behind 10,000 gold. So in this case, all they just could do, like wait and just go for the proper itemization and wait just until they make a mistake. Okay, so here we win in once again, like just trying to, just put his lantern.
Void is getting unstoppable. He already took down Ruhan, and he's still trying to chase down some players, especially the fighters from the team Shadow Eclipse. He knows that there's huge gold difference between 2 teams, and yes, he is trying to utilize. He knows that he can do that 1v multiple situation battle. Yahweh with Phantom Mysterio once again. There's a Lord knocking the base of Seattle Eclipse. Once again, another pull. AOZ knocking up two of the players, and there's this shifting skies. Two of the players were stunned, but still there's not much damage from Seattle Eclipse. They will not be able to utilize the stun, the sets coming up from Destroyer. Now they're trying to harass the player from Seattle Eclipse, but it's still the placing to win. The damage against Win he was nearly taken down. Flicker once again. Win is still standing. Is tall. Okay, and there's the Yavi getting taken down. Only player standing will be Yama fainted, but I don't think he'll be able to. He'll be able to sorry, protect the base. And there's the game number 2 taken down by the team Yama Esports.
All right, so sorry, I was muted. Never mind. I was watching every single thing. Like Ruhan tried a lot to save his team. Like in the end, he just perfectly executed a perfect blazing duet with a couple of good stacks. But in the end, what just happened? You know, like he just got caught by Franco's. The bloody Hun, and that was a trump card for them. Like in the very last end, when Ruhan was all about to save his team, clear those minions, and every single heroes from Yama Esports, they were just quite low with the HP, so it wasn't a very big deal for Claude to execute them all and put them into the resurrection. At least he could save the base, and he had a chance. But in the end, what just happened? Franco out of nowhere, one single bloody hand. You guys saw what happened, and that's the best part of having Franco. Whenever you're just targeting one particular hero, Franco could be a very good option. Like sometimes, we count him as a low rank picks on whatever underrated picks, but still, in these cases, like playing Franco against Fanny, Claude, or even other assassins like Hayabusas, Isan Shin, Claude like Marksman, you can count on Franco. And that's the thing what happened. Like I was so sure like they won't able to lock the Nexus, especially when Team Bangladesh, I mean Shadow Eclipse, has their Claude, everything just messed up by Franco. That bulky hero just ruined everything, that I'd say.
Yeah, and while we are talking about Franco, the Franco build of the Bleeding Time and Winter Crown, I thought that build was limited to the ranked games or the classic games, but here in the tournament, especially when we are already into the semifinals and we are able to see that build, and that worked perfectly for their lineup because they needed that snowball, and with that build from Franco they could snowball. They will have that constant bloody hunt. They'll have the Winter Crown to freeze himself, locking down the hero with safety, extra layer of protection. And I guess that was the thing that also that was also the reason that they were able to snowball against Team Sad Eclipse.
Yeah. I guess this is an instant replay of that special moment. Look at the clock. What he did. Like he was about to slay every single one, but unfortunately, look at that. Poor Claude just got caught by Franco. He was kind of like assured that he could save the base, but he failed just because of Franco. All right, so never mind. So here we go. The most valuable player, that is none other than our Freya. Void in the gold lane played Freya. 81% kill participation, 29% damage he dealt. Damage taken 28%, and like Frey is a complete perfect pick in this meta. I don't know why Team Shadow Eclipse, they just let Freya go and let them pick the Freya. I don't know. Like I was so sure that they will go for it. Especially I was expecting Ruhan to play Freya in the gold lane, but everything just got ruined, and you guys could see the consequences, like not having the Freya or even not banning out the Freya. So yeah, that is the game for game number two, and still three more games to go. Still, they had a chance to give a comeback. So let's see what happened, and let's see what will be their next strategy to uproot the mighty Nepali team that is Yama Esports. I talked to his student, like I asked him like which team is the best right now in the Nepal, and he mentioned a couple of times like he's supporting Yama. Like actually, it's not about supporting Yama. He said
Hmm.
Yama Esports, they're the strongest side right now
Hmm.
compared to the other teams. So it'll be a hell of a tough game for Shadow Eclipse.
Yeah, obviously, as they have a lot of experienced players in their lineup who have been playing in international stages. So yeah, I had that gut feeling that they could be stronger than rest of the teams, and
Yeah,
I
they're
think
stronger.
they are the one who is proving my words. I think they are the one who are holding on from Nepal. Is they are the only team who is left from Nepal. And yeah, as we are talking right now, you can participate in the giveaway. You can wherever you are watching right now, you can switch to MLBB Nepal or MLBB Bangladesh Facebook page. You can share the stream. You can drop down the in-game ID and server ID on the comment section, and you might be the one to win the diamonds. There's 5,000 worth of diamonds giveaway from this stream, and if you want more, there's more giveaways from the page. You can participate in the highlight contest. You can participate in the some mini puzzle gift mini puzzles, and lots of contests. There are lots of contests going in on the page of MLBB Bangladesh and MLB Nepal.
Absolutely, a lot of things are going on based on this tournament, Golden Hour Cup 2026, powered by Mobile Legend. Bang bang. So a very good game. You guys love this game a lot. I do personally love this game, and this game is means a lot to me and means a lot to every single one those who ever watching. So if you want to support this game, if you want this type of tournaments happen in between 3 months, so all you just have to do keep supporting more Mobile Legend, make this game more special, and download it more, play competitively, and just work with the facials, and let Mobile Legend feel that MLBB is still you know the best game in your region. So if you go with that, then there will be possible chance like there's more tournaments, more regional events will keep coming to your region. So keep supporting MLBB, follow every single MLBB official pages, channels and all, every single socials. Keep participating in this type of competition that we have provided here. There's a, Sudin mentioned, there's a clip competition, whatever that is. I don't know. I'm just not, good with this type of, like never mind, like videos and all. So yeah, there's a lot of things are going on. There's a giveaways, 5,000 diamonds giveaway. 20 lucky winners will get a chance to win these diamonds. Just all you have to do, share the stream to your timeline and spam your ID in the comment section. If you were lucky enough, then you could win some diamonds. So that is a formality. There's a formality. So right now we're moving into the drafting section, starting things up with Sudin Roy and Shadow Eclipse side.
Yeah, there's already a few bans from both of the sides. There's Hilda, there's Freya, and Leomord. Okay, two of the picks, which was picked from Yama Sports, have been banned from Sari Eclipse this time. And Yama Sports, they are also trying to do the same, as Claude is really comfort hero for Ruhan. They are now trying to ban him. Yeah, Claude, if the game number two was continued a little longer, then maybe they could have had some problems against Cloud from Rohan. Yeah, I suppose they are once again banning Kalea and Zushin for the first pick. What could it be? There's no Cloud this time. Okay, there's Grog, by the way, which was picked for the game number one by Star Eclipse, and that will once again repeat for the game number three. They are going for Grog.
All right. All right, so here we go. Shadow side managed to get the Grog, the mighty wall. The walking castle has been taken down from the Shadow Eclipse side, and it's a very good pull that I would say out of the box. It's a very, very good pull. And just if speaking about the banning side, then Jushin hasn't banned out, and also as long as with the Kalia and Claude as well from the Yama Esports side. Okay, so now they have banned out the Freya. They are just, they're witnessing and they're learning.
Mhm.
Okay, so the Isanshin. All right, so Isanshin once again. Very good.
Yeah, and this time it will be Yami Sports who will be having that Sora. Okay, I think for 2 games in a row, the Sad Eclipse had Sora in their team. Now Yami Sports will be the one holding Sora, holding those clouds with Ethan Sin. Sad Eclipse for couple of picks, double pick this time. They might be needing some jungler secured early on because they might not have the chance to pick in the second phase, especially if Yama Sports is going to ban some junglers in the second phase of the ban. So, what are the good options for the jungles? Are they going to go for Basha, just like Yama Sports in the game number one, or maybe no? Okay, they are going for carry. Will they be able to? Okay, there's 11% of win rate. When did that happen,
I
Walker?
don't know. I don't know. I don't know either. Like that was about to ask you. That is the thing that I was about to ask you. Like 11% winning. When did that happen? I don't know. Maybe it happened on the round stage, if I'm not wrong. Okay,
Okay.
so we got a report, I guess. We got a report, and one match, maybe some players, maybe some teams, I don't know, maybe in the off stream, one of the team managed to get one victory with the carry, which just got reported from the streamer. So yeah, so there's a one win, there's a one single win, there's a lot of games going on, and this is the main stage. So let's one win. Never mind. Still, Shadow Eclipse that is taken by the Bangladeshi side. Still, you guys are having bad time. Why, bro? I think there's a lot of good logics that it could give good logics like why did you guys pick carry? I know you guys have tons of logics and explanation with that, but one thing that we're gonna say, carry is not breaking the curse. I'm not sure about Ruhan, but that what he will do with carry, I'm just wondering, and I'm so worried about him right now. Like things are not
Yeah,
getting well. Things are not going well, you know.
yeah, especially with the artillery like Farsa against them. Cat will have a lot of hard time during
Yeah,
this game, I guess. Okay, they are now banning Khalid and Glue for the roam. Yama, I suppose they are banning Grok and sorry, that's not Grok. That's Detonaz Welcome. What is that?
Barats.
Barats.
I also
And
have
with
faced the same
her,
problem.
that's Elise getting banned. So they are banning jungle lane as well as the XP lane. Now what will they be picking? They have, I mean, Bora is still flexible, so they might be going for a roamer at first if they want to, change the lineup, if they want to flex in case, because, yeah, they already have some damage on their jungle lane, which is the Easonsin. But yeah, they can still flex that Easonsin to the goal lane just like the game number one. And maybe that's happening here. As
Yeah.
we can see, Guinevere have been picked up. So Guinevere will be playing from the jungle lane, and that Easonsin is going to go to the
Poland.
goal lane.
Yeah, I love the pick of, Soyo. Soyo is a very good pick. I always cherish him a lot, and I love this pick. Like, in this competitive section, Soyo is my first. So Soyo could be my first priority every single time. And okay, so Demon Flakes here with the Valentina, and he could easily copy the ultimate of Fursa or even Logs as well. And Win-Win's pure counter could be Sir Demon Flex. I mean, Valentina, like in the one time, in just one tap, he could easily get two phase up ultimate, like one the Thunder form and one the Sustain form. So yeah, Valentina was a wise pick against Win-Win Sora. So hybrid Samus. So it will be a little bit tricky right now because I guess Gwyn will go for the roam
Yeah,
and hybrid will go for as a jungler. And okay, so Golan will get by
Sora.
Lux. I'm not just sure. Was Sora or it will
Yeah,
be.
because
It's so confusing.
if Sora is forced to play XP lane, then Valentina will be having a very good time. So placing Sora on goal lane will be a safer option for the team Yama Esports if they don't want that consistent shifting skies coming up from Valentina. So if they push the
Ooh.
Thamus against Valentina, then yeah, they might have those. The shifting skies from Sad Eclipse will be leisure, I guess, in my opinion.
Yeah, and we could see that right now. Like Yabi is going for the jungle, and we will see Void in the gold lane, and Thamus in the EXP. Gwyn will try to roam here in this game, and yeah, that is the thing that's happening right now. But like one single jump is all enough for Gwyn to. It'll be a little bit tough against Zedian, but if he just managed to do that, then it will be a little bit tough time for Zedian, especially against the Gwyn. I mean also about Ruhan. Okay, so Ruhan got the Purify, so he's just quite a little bit safe against Guinevere until he has his Purify.
Yeah. So let's see how the game goes on by. This is the game number 3 of semi-finals, match number 1 between Sad Eclipse versus Yama Sports. Oh, Logs was really low on SP. Didn't manage to catch him up, by the way. Void is maybe trying to get a bit greedy when some of the players from Sad Eclipse were rotating towards the bottom lane. He might get punished for that.
Yeah, absolutely. And still nothing is going fancy here in the land of Dawn. And Yi Sunshin just trying to get some more and more farm to get his level 4, unlock his mountain shocker so he could give a huge gank on the gold or maybe in the EXP. So ganking on the EXP could be a little bit helpful instead of ganking in the gold lane because the turtle is coming onto the top, I mean in the EXP. So right now nothing fancy is happening. So yeah, I'm just loving this Yama's pick right now. The drafting of them is very nice. I really appreciate that drafting. It was quite tricky to understand until we see the loading section. We see the retribution skill. It was quite tough for us to say. Like it was so confusing also for Shadow Eclipse. Like which will go for the jungle or which will go for the gold or even the EXP. It was quite tricky, confusing.
Yeah, anyway, this is the first ever turtle of this game. All of the players seems ready, but then there's the fifth day strike. I'm destroyed low on HP. Maybe Hybrid will be caught up there. He's already low on HP, but then there's the ultimate coming up from him. There's a special migration. They managed to pick off Demon Flakes, and yeah, Demon Flakes is no more with them. There's these bursting clouds from Void. He managed to take down Cypher, destroy his low on SP. Hybrid, maybe he's trying to go for Destroyer. He knows that Destroyer is low on SP, but maybe no. Maybe they will take down the turtle peacefully. No more fight.
Absolutely, and the first turtle is taken by Yabi and goes for the Yama Esports side, and that was a very good start, that I would say. Like, you took 2 kills, and in the meantime, you took the turtle, and now you're just taking the lead in the early phase. Like, it's 3 minutes running here in the land of Dawn. So it's definitely a very good start. As a semi-final, I would say they are just playing with the courage and the full potential. Look at that, Guinevere looks trying to give a hell of a jump. Okay, so Zedian might be in trouble. Just one single bomb, and yeah, it's done.
Okay. Team Yama Sports, they have already managed to catch up their tempo for this game. Okay, Urkiora once again will be knocked out and there's the Valiant Requiem. Nice pick off there. Win-Win will be the one to securing the kill against Cypher, and they're already falling behind. That's probably 1700 watts of gold difference between this team already in these 4 minutes of the mark.
Absolutely, I love that ultimate. I mean the Valiant Requiem, like if you can execute it perfectly, then it's so eye-dazzling to see. And it's hard to get rid of from Guinevere, especially if Guinevere is a good player. Like if you just got good aim, then it's quite impossible to avoid the second skill. Some way or somehow you will get caught by his second skill. Alright, so Demon Flags will charge, will go for the wild charge in the meantime, Feather Air Strike, and I am offended, might be taken, and yes it is. So still 0-0-5 from the side of Shadow Eclipse. Look at the damages coming from. Win-Win might be true, but no. but took a huge chunk of his HP. Destroyer. Ah,
1-on-1, and Hybrid will be the one to secure the kill over there. And yeah, there's another turtle. With this difference, I don't think Eclipse will be trying to go for the contest, but still they are showing some interest for that turtle. Yeah, but there's Void trying to zone out the player from Eclipse.
all right.
Cypher.
Something is going on. Something is going on in the turtle lane. Once again, the mountain shocker. Yabe will take the turtle, but no, it's cheaper took it down. And Yabe is taken down by the destroyer, and it was a very good comeback from them. Because not only you just took down their EXP or something like that, you took down their jungler, and it could be a very good momentum for them, and it could be their moment, and they could maneuver something with this.
Yeah, they're trying to force out the mid lane. Destroyer with the shifting skies. Cypher will be the one to secure the kill against Lux. And there's Hybrid with, after clearing the top lane, he is trying to join the team fight. They are trying to defend the mid lane tier 1 turret. Will they be able to? The feather they strike have already been burned out. And I don't think they'll be able, they'll be trying to continue the battle furthermore. Okay, there's the sneaky play from Ruhan. He was trying to push bottom lane tier 1 turret. Maybe that's why they were not interested in continuing the battle on the mid lane.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would like to request this itemization. Like, I would like to see the itemization and request streamers. And here we go. Starting things up with the Soyo, there's a Hunter Strike, and in the other side, Shin with a Hunter Strike as well. And Rohan is going for the Trinity, if I'm not wrong. In the meantime, there's is going on. Fight has been engaged. Okay, so there's no kill right now.
Oh,
okay,
spatial migration.
Okay, that was a
once
good.
again,
That was a good
with
one.
the Blade Surge, there's Cypher with another kill. Demon Flake low on HP. The Heaven's Wrath, but it's still the damage wasn't connected against any player from Eclipse. But meanwhile, Yabe, he's being sneaky. He managed to push the mid lane tier 1 turret, and yeah, slowly they are gaining the control for the map. Demon Flix is trying to rotate towards the bottom lane. There's the CC against Void. There's once again shifting skies in the thunder form. Spatial migration, but there's no violent migration. But it's still once again another Heaven's Wrath. The damage was dealt, but the kill was taken by Hybrid. Yabe with the turtle once again. And they are slowly taking away every neutral objective which is available in the map.
And in the meantime, I was looking to their strategies. Like, not only they just locked down Ruhan, but also they took every single, their jungle. Like 3 mans of the Yama side, they took down, the buffs and all. And their jungler was taking the turtle. And in the meantime, they just take down their back laner. So the strategy is completely fine. I was watching the map. Like, they were completely controlling the map by their own. Just look at it once again. Let's have a look on the instant replay. The first, they just isolated Ruhan with a feather air strike. He just bursted him out. And then if you just look to the top, Shin just comfortably taking the turtle, and the Valentina was so chilling to take the red buff. Like, the total composition was amazing. Like, literally they're just taking the map by their own, controlling it in their own way.
Yeah, and they have already gained the control over the map. Now, yeah, we can see them really confident about this game. And once again, shifting skies. Destroyer is also with the shifting skies, but didn't. Okay, he wasn't interested to pop it out right now. Yabe with the Mountain Soccer. He will stun Cypher. Cypher low on HP, but will survive anyway. Destroyer trying to poke some damage, but the team Yama Esports, they are interested on the turret. Okay, they are just trying to take away any turrets available right before the Lord number 1, so that they could in this game as soon as possible.
Alright, so Brock will try to give a perfect wild charge, just try to create some momentum for his team, and here Guinevere just will try to give a Huge lock to Zetin or maybe Ruhan. Ruhan's Purify is not burned yet, but Sir Demon Flies took down Luke's. Vara has been taken down. Two heroes is taken down from the side of Yama Esports. And now the fight is going to be intense. Because two of their
Yeah.
comrades is down. Now they will definitely go for the Lord. Especially Ruhan is alive and the Purify is still okay with that. So, okay, so why don't we just go for the Lord? And it could be the, the major objective for them to secure the Lord and march from the top mid. Okay, so here we go. All right, so Isan Shin, what is going on inside his mind? Maybe will he go for some, push or something like that? Okay,
Yeah,
so
he's
the Mountain
trying-
Shocker, here we go. Isan Shin, Schiefer didn't fail to put the retribution, and here we go. The Speedy Light Will took down Tammuz.
Yeah, that was nice. Sustain from Ruhan. He managed to 1v1 against Hybrid. Okay, yeah, Yabe was trying to keep up the pressure towards the top lane so that they could, push back some players from Sad Eclipse, but Sad Eclipse had another idea. They were not trying to fall back from the Lord. They tried to take it down. They managed to take it down. They even managed to trade some players back from Yama Sports. Okay, they are trying to take care of this Lord before it enters the tier 1 turret. Slam was wasted there. There's some shifting skies coming out from both of the XP laners. I'm offended was taken down. Demon Slow on SP. Destroyer will fall here. 5 players from Yama Sports are still alive and they are trying to chase down the players from Shadow Eclipse. Okay, there's Ruhan caught up over there, but still, that was nice out and Rampart to cancel out the Feather Day Strike, and Demon Flakes will survive too. Meanwhile, Cypher might be caught up there, but no, he managed to get out of that situation very swiftly.
Yeah, they have played a tricky gameplay here. I mean, the Shadow Cliffs, they just delay the minions, and now, once again, the fight. The Thunder Face is coming from Zora. They just got the time they have needed to resurrect their comrades. Right now, alright, so there's a wild charge once again. Lux might be in trouble, but he's so tanky to take him down that it wasn't a worthy, it wasn't a worthy wild charge that I'd say. Like, he was just connected to one single hero, and that is a tank. What the hell?
Yeah, Demon Flakes, he have been missing some Tectonic Stars since a few, fights. If that keeps on happening, it might be very risky for their team. Okay, I'm offended. Is getting targeted. He will get taken down by Yahweh. Okay, now they'll be having a bit, better time because the
Absolutely.
Tectonic Charge plus, the Wrath of Phoenix have been very annoying composition against them. They are forced to, get into the chain CC once again, shifting its skies from both the plates, and there's the Feather Day Strike. Both will get taken down instead. Lock split the turret, but I guess they they sacrificed one of the players in order to get the tier 2 turret. Was that worthy? But then they once again got another player. Maybe that's worthy now.
Seems like Schiefer is not so okay with the Soyo, I guess. Schiefer is not okay with his hero, I guess. Never mind. He's lacking a lot with Soyo, I guess. Never mind. So the law dance has been started, but I guess there will be no dance because there is no partner. Luke's trying to get some vision, and without any competition, the Yama Esports will take the Lord, and the goal difference that you guys could see by your own bare eyes, that is 45k goals from their side, and 38 is from Shadow Eclipse. So I was like thinking, having a Soyo in this type of competitive matches might go well, but whenever I just sing this game, and seems like Schiefer is not so comfortable with this pick because like you could go for a multiple gameplay with Soyo. Like Soyo is good for dealing some great burst damage. Not only that, but also you could go for you could easily escape from tricky situation with your ultimate, and the mobility that he has is also quite well. So but I usually see Soyo players in these type of competitive matches. They usually don't die that much. Maybe they don't have that much good KDAs, but they don't die. But here is a complete different scene. whenever the soul is in the hand of Chifa.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, I might be wrong though, but I think Suyo from Cypher was the peak when they won against Trusted Process in that, tie-breaking game. But I might be wrong though. Okay, there's a lot coming up from Team Yama Sports. They spread that they strike when we will be able to take down Cypher once again. And lots of players are low on HP, but still there's Heaven's Wrath coming up from Void. Not much damage dealt against the player from Sarah Eclipse, but there's a lot of minion coming up from Yama Sports. Once again, Yabe going against Destroyer. That's one-on-one kill from Yabe. Few minion waves is still on the way, but Hybrid might have been disconnected, or maybe that's a trap. Who knows? He will get taken down by Ruhan. There's a feather strike. Ruhan, but he still will survive.
What was that? I guess that's the strategy, maybe. Never mind. In case they just shift two inhibitors, like they're quite exposed, then just quite exposed the nexus. It could be their strategy. Like I'm just going AFK. You can kill me. And in the with the rare strike, Wuhan was about to get caught. Look at the damage is coming from. Oh my God, Forza is so devastating. Okay, so I guess there will be a pause. I guess it's a technical difficulties or something like that. Sudin was saying
Yeah.
like, okay, I might play for the, I might play dead, but actually
Yeah,
it's not.
I thought that might be trap, because that's Thamus. He can get back to his, he can get back to life even if he is low on HP after popping up that counter inferno and hitting some basic attacks and skills against some minions and opponent hero. He can get back to life. So I thought that might be a trap for the team Sad Eclipse. And yeah, even though he was AFK for real, but Ruhan nearly got caught up against that feather strike coming up from Win-Win.
Yeah, but it's still, it's so hilarious to see whenever this type of situation happens in the game. I do face sometime. And whenever I just do playing rank, I see some random guys out of nowhere just playing AFKs and they're just going through the wall. It's so funny to say. Never mind. Let's get back to the game once again. So yeah, it was a technical difficulties from the Yama Esports side, or it could be the strategy. Whatever that is, it was so funny to see.
Locks trying to pick off a player that's out of Demon Flakes, and there's once again another sifting skies bringing back two of the players, but there's not much follow-up. But then Yama was trying to go for the backdoor play. That's what was the strategy. Yama low HP will fall to the hands of Destroyer. There's another fight going up against Cypher. Okay, there's Tectonic Charge against Void. Void was trying to sneakily go for the base turret. Now they are trying to fall back. They have lost one of the player. They are still pressurizing the base of Team Sad Eclipse. There's some minion waves, especially. Okay, Hybrid is getting melted now.
Also, there's a feather rare strike. Once again, look at the damage is coming from Varsa. Oh my God! Like one single ball is taking down a huge chunk of Rohan. Like almost 40% of HP. Like literally, he won't survive if he just stand in front of Win-Win. Just get two more balls and you are just doomed. Two more feather airstrikes bulb and you are just dead. You are just goddamn dead. Once again, some Demon Flags will be the wild charge. And yeah, I'm gonna say like he missed a couple of good wild charges. And like just don't waste it. It costs a lot of time, a lot of CD, cooldown reductions. And as well as that, Chiefer is not having a very good time here in the Land of Dawn. I guess it will cost a lot for his team. Okay, so there will be a valid reply, I guess. No. He's not gonna waste it to a tank. Lord Dance has been taken down. Let's see who will take a Lord. This Yabi once again.
And okay, Ivory Lone SP will fall there. There's Feather they strike once again, and Sifting Sky is bringing back all of the players. Okay, but Win-Win might caught up there. Nice isolation with that Arthur Rampart. There's Cypher to take him down. There's still 3v1 situation going on against Destroyer, but Destroyer will come back to the life with that low SP, and with Lord Pulse, will Yama Sports be able to secure the game number 3?
Absolutely, and I guess it's such 18, 19 minutes Lord, so definitely this Lord will capable to take a huge chunk of the game next. So, what will be the strategy for them to Yama Esports if they just want to finish the game? Maybe they own because carry is there to this PD light will, and the biggest problem is like their Purify is in the cooldown. So, if Luke's dead to jump on him, then carry is just so dead. Like there will be no second protection for him to get cure or maybe to getting out from immobilizing. So it will be a little bit frightening for them. Still, I guess there's 23 seconds cooldown left for him. It'll be tough.
Yeah, anyways, the desperation that Team Yama Sports just recently saw that with that backdoor play, I think the player hybrid is caught up with something urgent. They want to finish this game as soon as possible and head to his whatever he is caught up with. Maybe that's just my assumption because they had never played like that in past few games. They were near the players who like the backdoor plays. They are the team who are most what do I say, disciplined, maybe.
Mm-hmm. All right, so still like they're suffering a lot. I mean, the shadow side, they're struggling and suffering, scratching claws to to give something for his nation. They are struggling a lot to hold their position and to make it to the final. But like Yama Esports, they won't let that happen so easily. Like the Lord has been spawned. Both of these team were just eagerly waiting to take this Lord because, Shadow knows better. Like if somewhere somehow if they manage to get this Lord, then there will be enough chance for them to get the comeback. Okay, so once again, the Feather Airstrike combined with the Phoenix Rod once again. Okay, so Cheaper will take the 1-1. Might get some more, but Yabe will give a lock. Okay, so here we go. Giving a hell of a chase. 1v4 situation. So Demon Flags might be in trouble, and he is, but Immortally hasn't popped up, but no save. You have to die, man.
Yeah, that was it. Hence, once again, they are trying to chase down some players. There's some few minion waves, but it's still they're trying to end this game with this much of minions. And okay, Cypher, he tried to deal the damage against that backline, but he wasn't able to. Okay, nice item swapping over there from Destroyer, but Slogs will be the one who will get taken down. He also tried to swap some itemization, but then before he taps that Winter Crown, he was already dead. And now they're trying to lock down the base, but then Phoenix, rather the Phoenix was the skill which saved the day, I guess. That is Tan that managed to
don't give a chase, don't do that. It will be a hell of a mistake for you guys. Like chasing a Thamus, it will be a goddamn bad decision. Alright, so Ruhan will charge for the Lord. And Yabe, here we go, the Mountain Shock, he has been locked. Immortality hasn't popped up, I guess there will be no save, but yet somehow. Okay, so Feather Airstrike into the base, who will take the Lord? Retribution in play.
I don't think there's
do that.
There's no one to contest for the Retribution. Yahweh, he was already busy invading the orange buff of Sad Eclipse. And yeah, obviously the Lord was secured by Sad Eclipse, but the damage coming up from Win was insane. He just had to hit one more Feather Strike against Cypher and he would have been dead. But yeah, Cypher with his insane mobility, he was able to reposition himself to the safety, and yeah, they managed to take down Hybrid as well. And with the Lord, and yeah, obviously they are not too much deep inside the base of Yama Sports as the Yama Sports are on theirs, but still they might be able to go very deep or maybe even in this game because this is the enhanced Lord after the 18th minute of the game.
And I don't know what is the thing that going through his mind. I mean, Lee Sun-shin, what the hell is he thinking? He could go for a push maybe. Soyo is just trying to retreat, giving a hell of a recall. Here we go, Lord is approaching from the EXP, I guess. Soyu is there, so no intent to give a push or maybe a sneak attack. All right,
Yeah.
all right. They will try to stop the Lord. Never mind. In any case, I guess they
Yeah,
will take the
the
inhibitor.
yeah, the push from the top lane was to maybe distract the players. Win-win with feather they strike. There's the tectonic charge knocking off the player. Win-win, and he will get taken down. Sure, he copied the shifting skies, but he will get picked up. That's the spatial migration, but no violent recoil against him. There's the Heaven's Wrath, but no any damage connecting to any players over there. The Heaven's Wrath getting wasted by both of the players, I guess. And yeah, they'll be able to defend the Lord this time. Top lane is still completely fine. This Blazers hybrid was stunned and they are trying to force out the mid lane inhibitor turret, and they'll be able to force out the mid lane inhibitor turret some few minute waves, but that might not be enough for them to push this base. And yeah, they will have to retreat and wait for another Lord. And now Team Saudi Eclipse, they are head to head against the Team Yama Esports is in case of the team fight. Now they are trying to the base, I guess. Once again, I know the shifting skies, and we can see lots of immortality and lots of those items swapping. Destroyer alone SP, but Winter Crown saves the day. Yahweh have to retreat. Now, couple of players are on the base trying to push the base. And few minion waves is also over there.
A lot of things are going on. They're just eagerly waiting to get the victory, and Shadow Eclipse, they're just trying to survive in this tournament with a rare strike once again. Okay, Void might be in trouble, but he's managed to go to and get some recovery. Alright, so Demon Flex Chill just moving around to provide some sustain to his team. Now they're just moving confidently. I'm in the Yama Esports side. Mountain Shocker once again. Schiefer.
Yahweh, he is a jungler and he's trying to go against a jungler 1v1. He isn't, trying to depend on his teammates. He is trying to depend on himself. He is trying to go for the jungler by himself. He is trying to take care of jungler. Okay, there's the huge number of minions on the top lane, but at this minute of, at this time mark, I don't think the top lane tier 1 turret will be saved, because the minions will be dishing a lot of damage at this time stamp. So yeah, they just gave away the tier 1 turret, but yeah, there is some players who is trying to save the tier 2 turret, but then the resource, the feather strike, have been burned out.
Yeah, but who cares? The CD of the Feather Strike is
Yeah.
quite low, like maybe 10 seconds or maybe lower than 10 seconds. I guess I'm right, if I'm just not wrong.
Yeah,
Alright,
on
so
the later stage, I guess it will be 12 seconds, or maybe even lower if built up with lots of CD reduction.
hmm So now the question is, which team will capable enough to take the Lord? One has already started
They're
that.
trying for the backdoor, I guess. Two of the players, they're knocking the base, and I guess all the
No,
players
no.
are trying to disengage. They are trying to, keep them away from the base, and Yahweh will
that
be
is
trying
it.
to lock the base, and that's the successful backdoor play after a long, long try.
Well, that was a hell of a good gameplay, and I just usually say it every single time. That's a hell of a good gameplay. But yeah, this game is, it took the nerve. This game was amazing. Not only based on the strategy, but also I was about to say the sneak attack of the Yi Sun-shin. Like he's just trying to figure out to get an easy win. And in the first couple of minutes, in the first 15 to 16 minutes, they were going so casually, focusing on the neutral objectives and all. Yi Sun-shin was fine. Then after, when the 17 minutes or 18 minutes passed, Yi Sun-shin was trying to, trying to go to the base anyway. He was just trying to figure out a sneaky way to sneak it out, and get the nexus. And there's the thing that happened. It feels like almost same whenever we usually play rank in the epic stage. We see this type of scenarios, like couple of heroes, they're just eagerly waiting to take the base or whatever they want to, like fighting, or maybe they're just engaging on the Lord. but there is someone, there will be some, especially the Sun player, that take down the Nexus. There's a thing that what happened. It was a complete good strategy, focusing on the main objective, taking down the Nexus. They just keep themselves busy. I mean, the rest of the heroes except the Yi Sun Shin, they just kept Shadow Eclipse busy in the Lord. When they just realize, all right, it's all about to get in, it's all done.
Yeah, anyway, that's a rare strategy, applied into the tournament lobbies, I guess. Most of the time we see that such kind of a strategy being applied in ranked, even classic games. We even barely see that kind of strategy in ranked games. But yeah, it worked. Even though they failed lots of time, they tried it multiple times, and even after lots of failures of the backdoor plays, they ultimately managed to win the game with the same strategy.
Exactly.
And yeah, that's the game number 3 with the 3-0 win. Yama Sports will be the team who will be entering the grand finals. Congratulations to them.
All right, so let's have a look on a couple of good highlights that you guys could see. Like in the early stage, Shadow Eclipse they were just a quite vulnerable to against the Yama Esports and too vulnerable to compete. But in the late game, they were just quite tanky, especially the Valentina. Even we all know like Valentina is a mage, but if you just check their sustain, even the detail that you guys could see, she's one of the most tankiest mage in the Mobile Legend. So in the late game, they became just quite tanky. It was so hard to kill them. And the one thing that I noticed a couple of times, that is, you know, like their item switching ability is too smooth. Maybe you also noticed that, Sudin. You will agree with me with that. Like they were just completely buying immortality, selling that, then go for the Winter Crown. Uh,
Yeah.
that was perfect. So it was kind of like hard for Yama Esports to take them down, physically, by giving them a hell of a team fight. So in that case, Yabi thought something else. Okay, so why not I just go sneak and take down the base? And that is what happened. And that was a bit, like the last moment strategy that I could say, plan C or plan D, whatever you say, it worked, and they are just going to the final. That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, that was the game number 3, and the last game of the day. And there will be another match of semi-final match number 2 tomorrow between Cockatiel Supremacy versus Defame. And yeah, by the way, who do you think is the MVP of the game? Is it Yahweh, who ultimately make this game to the took this game to the victory with the split pulls, or is it someone else? Like, okay, there's Lux. He was a roamer the team
Mhm.
from the
Yeah,
team Yama Sports.
yeah. Gwyn played a very good game. I appreciate his gameplay, and you guys could see the itemization. And if you're just willing to play Gwyn as a ROM, then you could copy the item set. So yeah, the most valuable player, damage dealt 7%, damage taken 24%, 82% kill participation, and 16 assists, which was amazing. Like Lux played very well, and Ruhan picked Purify, or even like there was a lot of good items for Team Shadow Eclipse to counter Luke, especially with his valid requiem. But in the end, everything just ended up like, plan didn't work so well. Like you just went for the purify, and your opposition, I mean Luke's, properly utilized his second skill in the valid requiem. Whoever he wants to put his ultimate on, he did. And that was amazing. Like Lux played very well against those counter heroes, specialists, carries Purify and Valentina's uh, you know, ultimate, even Grok's wall charge, even sometime, whenever there is a wall, you can't, go to the opposite side with your jump against the Grok's wall. It doesn't work that way. So yeah, so it was like a little bit tough for him to play Guinevere, but still it worked out very nicely. So it was a complete, expertism. So yeah, that was a very good gameplay. I really appreciate that. I mean, looks.
Yeah. Once again, congratulations to the team Yama Sports. They are the first team to enter the grand finals of Golden Hour Cup 2026, and we will be witnessing another match, the semi-finals, match number 2, tomorrow at 8:45 p.m. Nepali time and 9 p.m. Bangladeshi time. Between Cockatiel Supremacy versus Defame. They both of the team are from Bangladesh, and let's see who will be another team entering the grand finals. Who do you think? Walker Maywood, witnessing the earlier matches, who are better? Is it Cockatiel Supremacy or Defame?
Well, it feels like Bird's gonna do well. Cockatiel Supremacy, they will do well. I'm not taking the support as a caster, but you just ask me, and you want a straightforward answer, then I would say, um, boys, they will definitely do well inside the bird cage because they're getting enough fit. So yeah, let's see what happened in the next game against the Defame. But don't forget, Defame is they're also a very good team, so it will be hard for them. It will be not easy for them to get the victory or even make to the final. So let's see what happened, and let's see which team has the last life in the next game. So that's all for tonight, I guess. Is there anything else that you would like to say, Susan? Oh, before that, I would like to say, I would like to announce that once again, like today we have 5,000 diamonds giveaway. 20 lucky winners will get the chance to win the diamond. So all you have to do is share the stream to your timelines and mention your friends. Maybe that is not written, but let your friends see this tournament. There's amazing tournaments is going on, and Montun is doing a very good job in the Southeast Asia region. If things goes this way, then there will be a chance for you. I mean, for everyone to get back our MCB, the Mobile Legend Championship battle. I mean, Champions battle. That is a perfect, roadmap for MLBB players, those whoever in the Southeast Asia, especially for Bangladesh, especially for Nepal. So yeah, share the stream to your friends and let them feel that Mobile Legend is the game in the Southeast Asia. So let them feel. Let Muntul feel that.
Yeah, that's it for today. Me, Sudan Rai, is the caster from Nepal, and Wako Mehbud from Bangladesh. Will be taking a break from you, and we'll catch you tomorrow at sharp 9 p.m. from Bangladesh and 8:45 p.m. from Nepal. Good night for today.